Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Oh. Alright. I'll go find them then.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
Yeah, and he trusted you to watch him, right?
Yes. He trusted your judgment on the matter.
He was not interested in my judgment today. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refuse.
But?
It's not necessary. Besides,
Why not?
It would destroy him. He's come so far.
Well, I mean, if the man feels unable, doesn't that make him unable? Shouldn't we just let him decide what he thinks?
Shouldn't this be Cullen's decision?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Oh.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Well, hey, you missed.
So long as you weren't aiming at me. I'm sure the box had it coming.
I swear, I didn't know you were...
It's...
I never meant for this to interfere.
Yes, I know that, Cullen.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. You asked what happened to Ferelden's Circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered.
Right.
I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Yes, I understand.
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done.
What do you mean?
This would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
No, Cullen, you shouldn't. You don't need lyrium.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over. If you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right.
All right.
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, Your Worship. This space has nothing but... space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
Well, there must be something.
Corypheus wouldn't send out his followers unless it was worth it.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Red Templars are digging them out, with Venatori supervision.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Red Templars heading northwest to here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
The sooner we're gone, the better.
Is that the voice of experience?
Years ago, I was hired to find a man who'd gone missing in the Silent Plains. There's pure dust out there, fine as ash. A breeze can choke you for days. But I was with stout men, like Wilfred. Wet behind the ears, but Maker, he was eager to prove himself. We made camp. Said we'd have stories once we got back home. Then the storm blew in.
You seem troubled, Seeker. Still plagued by thoughts of your order?
I am reminded of what I was told following my vigil. They said my abilities were a gift from the Maker, a reward for my faith and dedication. But it was a trick, wasn't it? A ritual no different than the harrowing, simply magic.
Do you know how rare spirits of faith are? How difficult it is to draw them to this world? You should be proud having accomplished something so remarkable. Not ashamed it was not what you thought.
Thank you, Solas. That does make me feel better.
Your faith does you credit, Cassandra. I hope your Maker is worthy.
Solas, I assume you know it's possible to reverse the Rite of Tranquility.
I did hear what you learned, yes.
I know of only one mage thus cured, and he had no control of his emotions. He was distraught. Do you think that would have passed? If the Tranquil are cured only to end up thus?
They would be a danger to themselves and others, yes. It is difficult to say. In your vigil, you were tranquil for but a moment. But they have suffered much longer. Such control is like a muscle, atrophying without use. Given time, it might be restored, but until then...
That may be a risk we are obligated to undertake.
They will be grateful, even the ones who do not survive.
At least we'll have shelter if the wind comes up.
Will there be a storm?
Better pray not. I was caught in a desert storm once. We dug in, expecting sand, but what we got was rain. Never seen anything like it. We climbed some rocks, but it was days until the waters went down. Lost our supplies in the flood. For a while I thought we'd end up starving, or bashing in Wilfred's head for a stew.
This must have been the Venatori's base camp. Come on, we should still find what they were after.
Solas, if you do not mind me asking, what do you believe in?
Cause and effect. Wisdom as its own reward, and the inherent right of all free-willed people to exist.
That is not what I meant.
I know. I believe the elven gods existed, as did the old gods of Devinter. But I do not think any of them were gods, unless you expand the definition of the word to the point of absurdity. I appreciate the idea of your Maker, a god who does not need to prove his power. I wish more such gods felt the same.
You have seen much sadness in your journeys, Solas. Following the Maker might offer some hope.
I have people, Seeker. The greatest triumphs and tragedies this world has known can all be traced to people.
Solas, I am sorry about you, friend.
Thank you.
I knew demons and spirits were similar, but I did not know one could become the other so easily.
Not similar, Seeker. The same. The Chantry sees black and white, but nature is, and always has been, grey. A spirit is a purpose. A demon is that purpose perverted.
That might be true with the spirit of compassion. But what is the purpose of a hunger demon?
Survival, satiation, the pleasure of taking, feeding. True hunger, however, is much darker. Think of all those who starve in this world. Mankind has itself to blame for the existence of demons.
Greetings?
Ours shall be the burden of knowledge, to take into the earth and prove us worthy.
A chanter? What's she doing here?
The righteous shall carry the Maker's word to every corner of his house.
Not a moment too soon.
You still haven't explained how you didn't starve in the desert.
Wilfred found berries growing on top of the rocks we were stranded on. It was that, or nothing. An hour later, he started screaming. We both started screaming.
Poison?
No. I wouldn't call it that. I was convinced a ring of nugs was singing sea shanties to us for 2 nights running.
This one.
Fine. But let's not linger.
Not fond of deserts after what you've been through?
I didn't even tell you the worst of it. We woke up 3 days later, no armor, surrounded by hungry ghasts. The first thing I saw was the little monsters trying to drag us off into some dank pit.
How did you escape?
You'd be surprised what a man armed with a rock and a headache can do. I'm fine. But the first blast took a few hairs off my head.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
I've never seen a rune like this before. Is this what the Venatori were after?
Men have died in the desert for worse things.
But not you.
Wilfred. Damn fool survived a flood, a bout of madness, ghasts, even a wyvern that stalked us halfway out of that wasteland. A day out from civilization. He did the stupidest thing you can do in a desert.
What's that?
Tried to steal someone's water while he was sleeping. Make it help us. We left the idiot bastard's bones where they lay. Took a week with the bounciest doxy in Hunterfell to put the desert from my mind.
The smugglers we interrogated gave up the Red Templars' main source of red lyrium, Inquisitor. It's located in the Dales, near a town called Sarnia. Destroying the mine there will cripple Samson's operations.
Really? Alright, great. Well done, Cullen.
Excellent work, Commander. I'll investigate the mine.
Destroying the Red Templars' source of lyrium will be a loss Samson won't soon forget.
Inquisitor,
Scout Harding.
we're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by Fade Rifts and Red Templars. We're the first friendly face they've seen in a long, long while.
Right. How did the river freeze, exactly?
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia
Right.
relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
Did you just see that behind you? It's been a long trip. Maybe I'm seeing things. So, same as usual, right? Inquisitor to the rescue.
Here I come to save the day. Again.
That's why we love you. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Emprise du Lion. Bad. Let's get out there and take it back.
du Lion.
Walk, it makes a meal.
Thank you, madame.
Ah, the Inquisition.
Hello? That was kind, what you did there.
was generous of you.
I do what I can. I am partly to blame for all this. The Red Templars are here because, fool that I am, I sold them my family's quarry. They've taken every work.
Right.
We haven't seen them in weeks. And it's not enough. They keep coming, taking more people. And there's nothing I can do to stop them.
I see. So you sold your mine to the Red Templars, eh?
How could you have sold land to the Red Templars?
I didn't know. I swear by Andrastre's buyer. They look like knights, chevaliers. Such pretty speeches. They said they would reopen the quarry, bring employment and trade back to Sanya. We'd been struggling since the war began. How could I refuse? It was good for a time. People went to work, they were paid. Then they stopped coming home. After that, the Red Templars stopped pretending.
And they take workers?
What do you mean the Red Templars take workers?
People just disappear. First those who worked the quarry, then they took people from their homes. I don't know why. I just prayed they'd leave me and my family alone.
Right. Farewell.
Michel de Chauvin at your service, your worship. I saw the Inquisition's banners from afar. Never expected to see the Herald of Andraste himself.
Sir Michel de Chauvin?
Oh.
Empress Celine's champion?
No longer a champion. No longer, sir.
Yes, I think I've heard of you.
Michel de Chauvin. I know your story. You were disgraced and banished from court for treachery.
There's much more than that, but it ends the same way. What does it matter? Despite all, I have a strong arm, a stout heart, and I still serve Ole.
So you protect Sarnia, eh?
Are you here to guard the people?
As much as I can, although this was not my original intention. I hunt a demon. This one calls itself Imshael, and has settled in Suledin Keep, up in the hills. Imshael is free because I made a mistake. I will see him destroyed. Now that the Inquisition is here, perhaps the Red Templars who guard the keep can be routed. All I need is one chance.
Tell me about this Imshael.
I need to know more about Imshael.
A desire demon, more cunning than anything I have encountered. And I have played the game. Imshael has roamed the land for some time. If anything, he will have grown in power. Why he is here in Emprise de Lyon, however, is anyone's guess. Perhaps he has gained the cooperation of the Red Templars, or vice versa.
Right. Tell me about Suledin Keep.
What's in Suledin Keep?
Red Templars, so far as I can tell. Suledin is an elven fortress, left to crumble. The locals always avoided it, believing it the haunt of ancient elven spirits.
So, why not storm the keep?
You know where the demon is. Why wait?
I am but one man. Suledin Keep is guarded by Red Templars. While I would happily give my life for this, I would not give it in vain.
You know, the Inquisition could use a man of your talents.
You could serve the Inquisition. We have use for strong arms and stout hearts.
No, not until Imshael is defeated.
Of course. Farewell. Hello, boys. Ow.
I wonder how far this corruption has spread.
There's a corpse in this lyrium.
Interesting. The Red Templars sped its creation by growing it from the dead.
Cullen will want to know about this.
Hey, is this the Tower of Bones? Whoa, careful there, big fella. We don't want someone getting hurt now, do we?
Bad news, Herald. Your efforts to drive off the Red Templars have not gone unnoticed. Imshael
Right.
is here. He sent Red Templars after me, and a pack of shades descends now upon Salia. The people are defenseless. I must return without delay. It's up to you to destroy Imshael.
Oh. I see. Well, good luck with that, friend.
Your abilities are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating to see how you and the Templars negate magic.
Have you never encountered Templars before?
Only at a distance. I am an apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once?
I am a very careful apostate.
Ah, the hero arrives. But is it hero or murderer? It's so hard to tell.
You're the demon
What?
called Imshael.
Ahem. Choice spirit. Time to die. Wait, wait, wait!
What?
These are your friends? They're very
Yeah?
important. It's worrying. True to my name, I will show you that you have a choice. It doesn't always have to end in blood.
Go on.
Talk.
It really hurts to listen. Trust is another matter entirely.
Simple. We don't fight, and I grant you power. Shower you with riches. Or maybe virgins. Your pick. Then we all live happily ever after. Well, not all of us. But who's counting?
Well, you see, I'm an old school kind of guy. When someone causes trouble for other people, when someone causes the deaths of many people, then they deserve to die.
No. You die, demon.
Alpha. Choice. Spirit. If you won't be smart, be afraid.
What the? That wasn't his final form? Die, demon. Alright then, well. It died. Should probably go back to Michelle. Oh.
Is he gone? The demon is finally gone.
He's not gonna make it.
Delirium has taken hold. He doesn't have long.
I'm sorry about this.
There's nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry.
Imshael. He said he could take the red out. If I said yes.
Imshael could have saved you?
He liked to watch the agony. He liked to play. We were his garden. Consent and live. Deny and be consumed. Oh, but what he wanted. No. Anything but that. I chose the red. I chose.
Well, anyway, as I was saying, I think we just got a brand new keep. Hello, boys. That's a nice quarry you've got there. Would be a real shame if someone came in and liberated it. Took it off your hands, no?
Let us out!
Oh. Alright, hold on. I got this.
Red Templar lieutenants are in the quarry. This won't stop until they're dead.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Alright, one moment, please. One moment, I said. Calm down. There you go.
Have you freed everyone?
No.
I found a letter from Samson himself.
From Samson himself.
Let us out!
Shut up. I'll let you out when I let you out.
Have you looked everywhere? They took so many of us.
Oh?
A note from Samson about spreading red lyrium.
Have you freed everyone? Have you looked everywhere? They took so many of us.
I noticed, Solas, that you did not seem surprised by what I uncovered about the Seekers.
No, they are an organization.
You think organizations to be inherently corrupt?
Given enough time, yes. To survive, an organization must devote resources to maintaining itself. Those resources inevitably accumulate, until the original purpose, however pure, is all but lost.
You make the Seekers sound like a mindless beast.
A beast, no matter how mindless, will die and give way to a successor. An organization is eternal. There are always corrupt men who hoard power for their own gain. And there are always honorable men who hoard power to fight them.
Oh, another letter.
We should inform Cullen that we've taken care of Samson's red lyrium hoard.
You will be pleased.
Break the locks, please!
Shut up.
Have you freed everyone?
Yeah, alright. Calm down.
You've saved us. We can all go home now.
Sure, whatever. Lieutenant comes the lady from the village. Flower in orbit. The hell?
Good day to you.
Mistress, you lied to everyone.
You lied. You knew what the Red Templars were doing, but you took their gold and stayed silent.
Yes, I took their gold. Gold and any supplies they would give. All so we could live. There are many orphans in Sarnia. Who protected them when their parents were lost? We couldn't run, not with the river frozen and the demons. If I had said anything, they would have killed me too. So I let them take people, and prayed that one day, someone like you would come destroy them. All we could do was survive till that day. Now it's calm, hasn't it? I was right.
That was a big risk to take.
A gamble. What if you had lost?
The thing about gambling, Inquisitor, is that occasionally, winning it all stops being the point. Instead, all that matters is winning enough to stay in the game. Those who died would have died regardless. This way, at least some survived.
I see.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
Hello, Michelle. I killed Imshael.
It's done. The demon is dead.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but Sarnia is safe. It is a good day. Now I find
Indeed.
myself free to choose a new direction. I would be honored to serve the Inquisition, if it will have me.
The Inquisition welcomes you, Michel de Chavannes.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
Well, you seem to be feeling better.
I trust you're feeling better.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
Yeah, do try to avoid that next time.
Skyhold won't fall apart if you take an hour for yourself now and then.
I'll keep that in mind. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
Well, sometimes it's good to let go.
The past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened, but it led me here. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
Oh. Well, you know how it is. I'll definitely feel much better when we win.
I'll feel better when we take down Corypheus.
As will I. He will not elude us forever.